Hey guys, I just wanted to go over a few things with pages 537 and 538 because I've been getting a couple questions on them. I know that this counts as a quiz, so try and do your best job on it. Also make sure that you remember to label your word problem answers. But if you've already submitted it and you're not happy with the grade that you received, watch this video, learn a little bit more, and then I'm going to allow you to resubmit it. Again, this is all stuff that we've learned. So you should know how to do it, but we've been out of school for a while and some of the stuff we haven't learned in a few weeks. So this is just kind of a refresher for you. For example, on questions 4 through 7 on the concept check on page 537, they asked you to multiply by powers of 10. So these are just some different examples that I'm giving. I'm not giving the ones that are on the page, but they're very similar. So for example, if we have 0.21 times 10, remember that we learned multiplying by a power of 10, like 10, 100, 1,000. What you have to do is you count how many zeros there are. So in this case, there's only one zero. So you move the decimal to the right one space because it's multiplication. We're making the number bigger. We're going from 0.21 to 2.1. So 2.1 is going to go right here. So your answer is 2.1. So that's the answer. That's all you need to know for that one. For 10.765 times 1,000, again, count the number of zeros. So we have 1, 2, 3 zeros. So you're moving it over 3 decimal spaces to the right because, again, you're multiplying, you're making the number bigger. So I'm going to move it over 1, 2, 3 spaces. So 10.765 times 1,000 is equal to 10,765. Some of you are asking about powers and exponents. You know how to do these. But also, when it's by a power of 10, it makes it even easier because the exponent tells you how many places to move the decimal point. I hope that this is ringing a bell. So this one you need to move 2 places to the right. We know it's to the right because the number is getting bigger. So we're going to move it 1, 2. So 1.95 times 10 squared is going to give you 195. And then again, 312.4 times 10 to the third power, you're moving it over 3 places to the right, so you're moving it 1, 2, 3. But now you notice that you have these 2 blank spaces here. And again, what are you supposed to do if you have a blank space? I hope that everybody just said annex the zeros. So you're going to go 1, 2, so your answer is 312,400. Okay, so those are examples numbers 4 through 7. For number 8 and 9, you have to tell me how you're figuring out the pattern. Are you multiplying by a certain number? Are you dividing by a certain number? And then you have to give the next 2 numbers in that pattern. So continue the pattern using 2 numbers. On the problem solving pages, again, make sure to label your word problems. A couple of them are asking about how many or about how much, and you should know that that means to estimate. So remember that some of the questions are going to be estimation questions. I don't expect you to know how to divide by decimals yet. We'll be learning that soon though. And for number 13, a couple questions on that one as well. Just list out the minutes, and you'll see that it forms a pattern. 1.1, 0.9, 0.7, and then they just want you to find the next number in that pattern. Okay? If you have any more questions, just message me on the stream.